to strike. Lightning to strike. Travis Wayne Goodsell. Section 13 of the Doctrine and Covenants. Upon you, my fellow servants, in the name of Messiah. That should be a clue to Mormons that we might not be Christian. Oh, but they use Christ in other places, Travis. Then why use Messiah at all? Oh, because that's the Hebrew. You're not paying attention. I confer the priesthood of Aaron, which holds the key of the ministering of angels and the gospel of repentance and the baptism by immersion for the latter-day tetrad in 2014-2015, which nobody will watch, despite the bombshell it was, for the remission of sins. And this shall never be taken, again from the earth until the son of Levi, Moses, the Messiah, do offer again an offering unto the Lord in righteousness. But Travis, Moses is not Jesus. No, duh. And so Joseph Smith History 169, the bombshell. Upon you, my fellow servants, in the name of Messiah. A corporation incorporates. So did Brigham Young. In 1851, Brigham Young incorporated the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And why would he need to? He was the true successor. Why would he need to incorporate what was already incorporated? Wasn't it? Wasn't it incorporated? Didn't Joseph incorporate it? No. Thus the need to incorporate. And so he's not the true successor, is he? Yep. But nonetheless, 1851, Brigham Young is the founder of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. That's what it means to incorporate. You become the founder. That's why Joseph, even though he's the founder, it was not of an incorporated organization. But that may be too confusing for you, so let's just keep it simple. Brigham Young founded the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, 1851. And legal documentation, Supreme Court of the United States of America, all verify and confirm it's a fact. Brigham Young is the founder of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. How do I know that the Supreme Court of the United States confirmed this? Well, there was a thing called the Edmunds-Tucker Act. The Edmunds-Tucker Act was 1887, and I've gone over this with you. We're just rearranging the information that I've previously given into a new video for you with a different title, hoping this will get people's attention and break the wall of YouTube's hatred incorporated in their algorithms. The Edmunds-Tucker Act was an act of Congress that shut down the church in what's called disincorporation. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints was taken from the earth, literally, by the sweeping hand of the United States of America. You saw my Tree of Life video. You'll understand what that means. And so the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints under Brigham Young ceased to exist. It went to the Supreme Court. But the Supreme Court sided against the church. And so it's called the Latter Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. It ceased to exist. It was no longer a religion. Priesthood taken from the earth by a government agency. And ExMormons don't even know this. Thus the title that I currently have planned. There are those who have found that the church reincorporated in 1923. And again, there's a guy who posted the government documents to make them available for everybody. They're Freedom of Information Act. So it's even past the copyright. So they're in the public domain. Yeah, what this means is that when the church was disincorporated under Wilford Woodruff, it ceased to exist, and the priesthood taken from the earth, Wilford Woodruff was no longer the president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. They were just a group of people with a shared religious view now. But they refused to believe that they were shut down. They were in denial and went through their anger phase and continued to be racist, sexist, bigoted, hateful of the poor. They would not stop being criminals. And yet, despite this, it wasn't enough criminal behavior for all the branch-offs who were furious with Wilford Woodruff. How dare you cave to the United States? Rise up! Be a man! So they formed their own religions. Whether they incorporated, that's up to them. It would have been hilarious, though, if they understood the legal process and said, oh, it's now dissolved. Well, let's incorporate as that name. So when they think that they're going to reincorporate in 1923 under a future Heber J. Grant, they can't use that name anymore. That would have been hilarious. The Apostolic Brethren are now called the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Usurped after Wilford Woodruff and the disincorporated church. Hilarious. Too bad Mormons weren't smart enough to think of that. There was a BYU student who usurped a name on Twitter before the BYU group could do it. It made the news and all that. That was hilarious. Good for her. And she's probably been excommunicated now. Banned from BYU. And so Lorenzo Snow, not a true president of the church. And so let's see if I can find that picture chart. There's an artist who does paintings who thinks that digital reproductions are also his property. No. If I reproduce your painting, then it's your property. And I can't sell it. It has to be for my own personal use. He just doesn't understand the concept of different art reproductions. Let's see. Pictures. Huh. Oh. Is that it? Waiting for lightning to strike. Yeah, there it is. Goes to Monson, so it doesn't have Nelson on it. But it's all wrong anyway. The church is lying to us. They've been lying this whole time. They've been in denial about everything. Brigham Young lied that he's the successor of Joseph Smith, as he incorporated in 1851. He's now the founder of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. That's not Joseph's church. Nelson got it right. This is not the Church of Joseph Smith, in more ways than one. And so it died with Joseph. It was taken from the earth with Joseph. And so that now deals with the priesthood. Oh no. You mean patriarchs who give patriarchal blessings have been giving fake priesthood blessings? Is that why they don't come true? Is that why Nelson can't reveal unto us the signs of the latter days? And why he exposed himself as a racist yesterday in his Facebook post? That was this morning's video, even though I did it last night. Yeah, that's exactly what all this means. The church has no authority. They self-claim it, but they can't produce any fruits to show that they are, other than bad fruit, wolves in sheep's clothing, etc. Brigham Young is a tyrant. He even says he was. He laughs about it in one of his talks. And so Brigham's church only consisted of 3 presidents: Brigham Young, John Taylor, Wilford Woodruff. And that was it. Under Wilford Woodruff, it was dissolved. And so to 98, nope, 87, which was when he took office. Hilarious. And so he was pretty much in there for less than a year. That's it. That was all. And he's gone. You're out of here. And so Lorenzo Snow, nope, asterisks. Joseph F. Smith, asterisk. And so Heber J. Grant. And even though it says 1918, no, 1923. That's the official date on the document of reincorporation as the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Heber J. Grant is the founder of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints currently. Nelson lies when he says he comes from Brigham Young, or lies when he says it's the same church as Joseph Smith. It's Heber J. Grant who is the founder of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. The documents are everywhere. This is not a situation where people should be saying, oh, you don't have any evidence. The government is the evidence. Those are the primary source documents that should be referenced in Wikipedia. None of this author crap. Government documents. And I did the video yesterday going, oh, here's the 1978 repeal of the Edmunds-Tucker Act. 1978, which means the church was forced by the government to change. And the church, after the fact, came out with all the stories of, oh, yeah, Kimball went to Bruce R. McConkie and said, can you find anywhere in Scripture to justify keeping blacks from the priesthood? And he couldn't. Are you kidding me? White supremacists know how to justify anything by twisting definitions around and taking things out of context. The fact of the matter is, Brigham Young took it. If there is no justification, which means Brigham had no justification, which means you're not the true church. Plus other things, like women in the priesthood and priesthood office. That was awesome video. It is just hilarious. I just get an idea and I take you on my journey. Let's check and see if there's this document. Oh, here it is. Let's see what it says. Oh, wow, bombshell. It is awesome. This is the best job in the universe. And so, yes, Heber J. Grant, 1923 to 1945. That's it, that's all. And so everything needs to be rewritten here to correct the historical record. And thus, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nelson's number 11. Gordon B. Hinckley would be number 9. And there's another 9 to include with December 27th, 2021. Because Benson was president for 9 years, Hunter for 9 months, and Hinckley is the 9th president. So that needs to be updated on the videos I did. But all of this, all of you ex-Mormons, you need to be clear and make this change. Mormons need to know this. They cannot get away with lying to us. The church cannot get away with lying to us. The truth must be told. It's in the government archives. But the church is lying about it. And we must correct the historical record to make sure that the church doesn't blind the people, deceive us. Because Mormons go around the world, oh yeah, Joseph, he's a witch. He looked in a rock and a hat, got revelations, he saw people who were dead. And they gave him authority. Clueless that it's all code. Because you notice, Brigham Young to Nelson, none of that. Oh, none of them are witches. Why just Joseph? That's interesting. Yes, Joseph even talks about this in his Joseph Smith history. Let's refer to it. It's hilarious how true he is as a prophet, seer, revelator, and translator. It's with the Methodists. It's when he was speaking with the Methodist preacher. Some preachers of other professions. Yep. Verse 21. Some few days after I had this vision, really? Or after you got arrested for glass looking in 1826? I happened to be in company with one of the Methodist preachers. Our firstborn had just died. I lost the 116 pages to Martin Harris, the wicked man, not his wife, who was very active in the before-mentioned religious excitement of Freemasonry, not actual religion. And conversing with him on the subject of religion, I took occasion to give him an account of the vision which I had. Yeah, that Christianity is an abomination. Read your first vision. Get out your dictionaries. Google search Nicene Creed. I've got another, because they never specify Jesus of the Gospels. Everybody just assumes that's the Jesus they're talking about. It could be Joshua. That's Jesus in Hebrew. The book of Jesus. That could be him that they're talking about. And so Joshua is now a real person who really did those things that archaeologists are going, no, this can't be historical. Wrong places at the wrong time, in the wrong order, in the wrong dating. This can't be a legitimate historical document. But nonetheless, I digress. I was greatly surprised at his behavior. Brigham, I'm surprised at your behavior. Brigham treated my communication not only lightly, yeah, he mocks Joseph in his talks, dear God, but with great contempt, saying it was all of the devil. That there was no such thing as visions and revelations in these days. Yep, the presidents of the churches of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints do not believe in visions or revelations. When they get an idea for more bondage on Mormons, they call that revelation. But to warn us of danger coming, of the latter days, putting up an idol god, yeah, they don't care about any of that. They're businessmen. They're making money. They're conning Mormons. All such things had ceased with Joseph Smith, and that there would never be any more of them. Oops, I just did it. I restored it. I have, literally. The prophet, seer, revelator, translator, I did the videos, I've been doing the videos, are scientific fields. And I am in all of them. Even translator, as Nelson can't do translation to save his life. Dear God, just stop. Whoever these Hebrew scholars are, no. They're punking you. They made you look bad at the pulpit of conference. No, they are not your friends. You need to excommunicate them from BYU and fire their ass. They made you look stupid. So yeah, which religion do you want to be a part of, Mormons? Because Nelson's trying to restore Brigham Young's. He's already changed the law of chastity. That's one of my popular videos, going over that. And it's one that the church was very upset with when I exposed it in the court. So much so that they hired people to have me assassinated. And where are they today? They've been all fired. But the church? Nope. They gave the orders. They don't get in trouble. Despite RICO. So yeah, that's the real administration of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And so when a Mormon says, I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, you can say, oh, so Heber J. Grant is your founder. Oh, no, Brigham Young. No, that was disincorporated. Are you trying to resurrect a criminal organization? What? No, he's a prophet of God. He doesn't commit crimes. Well, that's what the United States shut him down for. It was tithing. That was the crime. And then they found out, oh, polygamy too? Can't have that either. That's bigamy laws. So yeah, Edmunds Tucker Act was created because of the brand new crime that Brigham Young created. That of giving citizenship to converts from Europe who are becoming to Zion as part of his takeover of America plot. And I've done that video showing how Brigham Young had to keep altering his plot plans to take over America. And the current one is that of money and land grab. Technically the land grab now, whereas they've got the money now. So yeah, it's all because they have plotted to destroy America and the leaders of the world. They were pissed with that one and sealed my death sentence with that. So remember this? You guys didn't believe me, but it was because of this. He puts it in there. Dear God. A takeover of the world. And I can't get any government official to listen. However, if Trump does get arrested for seditious conspiracy, I expect every single one of you to give me a thank you. Because that was lawsuit number 2 against the church. The bar botched. Memories on the corner of the mind. So yeah, we'll have to take this and then cut and paste to correct it. Do something like that.